This is what happens when you take a month off. All your shit goes sideways.
Yeah, we've been out of practice for a little bit, but no, we'll jump right in.
Okay, wait a minute. Ah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's still making me...
Your credentials aren't safe?
No, because there's two-factor authentication. So...
Gotcha. Okay, you can just read off here.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, we've got a few. Remy's on, Inkmon Cube. Hello.
That's the boss lady.
I know.
Let's see.
Be nice.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything. She's on. Rig Mark, yes, you are first. What is up, Tom? What is up, Isaac? Let me see. Laser Engraving joined. Phoenix Trinity Firearms joined. What's up, guys? Steven, hello. Remy is in. Let me see. MJ, what's up? That boss lady, she's such a pain. Yeah, but she's an awesome pain in the ass.
Yeah.
All right.
So, welcome, guys. We've been off for a month, but welcome to the Little Leaf Show. I'm Adrian with Cigars and Guns, and to my right is...
I am Jeremy with Vulcan Machine Works.
Good to be back.
Yeah.
Glad to see you.
Likewise.
Good to see you. Yeah.
I know, you've been like fucking AFK for a month.
Yeah. Took a couple trips. Two to El Paso, my hometown. Went to Park City, Utah. Lovely trip out there. But
Did I tell you?
Y'all going?
Park City is a fucking bomb, is it not?
Yeah, except you can't order doubles.
Yeah, well, it's the
That was weird.
hub of liberalism.
Mormon City. Yeah, I get it. So I went to a restaurant, and then this is in Park City, Utah, and I asked for bourbon, neat, double. And the waitress looks at me and says, "We don't do that here in Utah. I can't serve you doubles." I was like, "Okay, fine. Let me get
2 singles?
neat bourbon, but make it 2." She gave me the dirtiest look, and then just walked away.
Oh, fuck. What restaurant were you at?
It was.
Did you go to the one I told you to go to?
No, no, we were 20 people, so I mean everything's kind of planned for us already. I forgot the name of the place, but it was a cool place. Had vintage vehicles in there.
Damn. Was it on the old Main Street?
I believe so.
Was it on a fucking hill that was like...
No, I would have known that.
Okay, because I saw Josh fucking around with one of the parking boxes, and the one that he was standing in front of, I've actually been in front of. So that's why I was like, oh shit, I know where you're at.
No, it might have been another night, but
All right.
anyways, yeah.
Anyways.
I pissed her off. She came back with a single, and I quickly drank that and made her go get another one. So
As you should.
yeah, I mean, so it's doing more work for her. So
Yep.
I don't
Yep.
get it. So if any Utah listeners, get that fixed. Let us order doubles.
Yeah. We need to unfuck that quickly.
Let
me see.
Can you read your stuff yet?
No,
Okay, so
it's all
Lord
fucked.
Slug sent to slide in.
Just sent you guys my side. Okay. Awesome. We appreciate that. Thank you.
Lord
That's good.
Slug.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just leave it here. But let's get into it.
All right.
I don't know if you've seen the guys tuning in, but the arms list is being targeted by Washington, and specifically Dianne Feinstein. She introduced a bill that'll hold online gun marketplaces accountable for facilitating firearm sales. So if you've ever been to armslist.com, it's comparable to like a Craigslist type situation in your town, where you could meet up with someone, purchase a firearm, and her people are thinking it's a loophole type situation, but
Are they completely just that stupid that they don't understand? Just because you buy it offline doesn't mean it ships directly to your house.
Yeah.
It has to go to a fucking FFL. Why are these people this stupid?
Yeah, I don't know.
Furthermore, why are they millionaires?
That's a good question.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, I don't like it. MJ Sad.
Yeah. Most welcome, homie.
Yeah, so armslist.com, hopefully they can kind of skate through that and not have any issues, but hopefully they'll be okay.
Yeah.
Another one, this is from a couple weeks ago. I'm sure you all heard about the rare breed triggers. They're fighting the fight right now. Luckily, they have a good legal team that's been fighting the issue. And essentially, what that is, the ATF is saying that their trigger makes your firearm a machine gun.
Is it a binary trigger?
It's similar to, yeah, I think they have a different type of technology, but it's somewhat like a binary trigger where one action, but it's still one action per
bang.
Yes, essentially. Yeah, so it's not like, one pull of the trigger and multiple, right? Which then, yes, I understand that would be a machine gun, but it's still one action per release of the bullet.
So one bang per click.
Yeah. But again, their legal team is super good, and they're fighting that fight as well. So hopefully, Rare Breed continues to sell their triggers, and we get to still purchase them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I love it.
That I'm still perplexed as to why we're still fucking dealing with all this. I mean, if it's not one thing, it's another. Some of these bills that they're pushing through literally have verbiage in there classifying basically any fucking part of any gun as something they're trying to put on the National Registry.
Yeah.
Like, this is what we're doing now. It's like, you can't just go all the way out. So now what you're trying to do is come back and essentially death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
So
you're exactly right. That's exactly what's happening.
I'm so over this shit.
I know. Hey, Pennington, thank you. So it looks Pennington has something for me. I'm looking forward to that.
That sounds questionable.
Yeah. Brett Naquin, what's up, brother? Can you get one bottle? Did we talk about bottles?
I don't know. What kind of bottle?
Yeah, what kind of bottle, Brett?
Or are we referencing tequila, which we may or may not be drinking?
Brett is definitely a connoisseur. So that's maybe I don't know, maybe he heard us talk about bourbon earlier. I don't know.
Good.
Yeah, let me know, Brett, what you're talking about.
Uh-oh.
They muted your audio, really?
Jeremy, man's audio. I didn't touch anything.
Oh, wow.
No sound. This is some Biden bullshit.
Holy crap.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, we can see the comments. We're checking the sound now. You can see...
Can you see the comments at all?
Check the plug.
You have no sound.
Yeah, no sound.
All right. Hang on, we're working on it.
It looks normal.
Hang on, let me turn it back on.
Sound keeps cutting out. Maybe it's the...
First he can't spell
look
now.
At the center.
That's for you.
Look at the connection. Any better?
Still nothing.
First you can't spell, and now I can't plug in the mic. Now still nothing.
I love my fan base. They're all about kicking me right in the dick.
I mean, if you disconnect it, it'll just be...
Maybe. Any better now? Nothing?
Still nothing.
Still nothing. Hang on. Wait. I don't know. Can y'all hear me? I forget that there's a rather lengthy delay.
Yeah.
So...
Sorry, guys. So we have Jeremy's phone,
right
and he's having sound issues. So
why does everybody
apologize
hate
for
me?
that. So the Uncommon Line podcast.
That's Brad.
He's taking screenshots. Okay.
All right.
So yeah, just disconnect it.
What about now?
You should be able to hear now. We disconnected the cord.
Yeah.
And we'll add commentary.
I don't know. Can
How's
you
Jeremy
guys
sound? Can y'all hear him?
Yeah. Yeah, you may be right.
You can restart the live again, maybe.
Yeah, everybody's bouncing.
Okay, sorry guys, technical difficulties. Take off a month, see what happens. So,
Yeah.
Jeremy's
I'll be
channel
back.
will be back. He's gonna log off and get back in. Yeah,
Fucking
Brett, thank you.
beauty.
Yeah, my channel seems to be fine. I'm not censored like this guy, so.
Yeah, they fucking
good.
hate me. All right.
But it was Jeremy's channel that he was unable to hear on his. Jen should be from Vegas. How you doing, man? Okay, so Brad came over to my channel.
All right. Any better? Join. Okay, I see people joining. Yes, working now. Okay.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
Wow. All right, good.
You're probably gonna need to refresh that.
This,
That worked. Okay.
okay.
Yay.
Oh, it's cool. It actually.
Did it bring everything back up?
No, not everything, but.
Careful what you say. Yeah.
Yeah.
I promise I'm not going to suicide myself. Do I need to do like John McAfee did and get that shit tattooed on his arm before he committed suicide?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're all gonna have to.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say anything about the Clinton crime family.
No. Yeah, it's probably a good idea that we don't.
Yeah. Okay, where were we? We were
Let's
talking
look
about...
Yeah, so I can quickly go through if y'all missed. We were talking about some news in the headlines right now. Excuse me, and we talked about armslist.com.
Yep.
They're being targeted by Dianne Feinstein. She wants to target, or introduced a bill that's gonna go after gun marketplaces.
Yep.
So that's unfortunate, and hopefully Arms List is specifically listed in that bill. So hopefully they, get through that fine. We talked about the rare breed triggers. They're fighting the good fight right now. They have a good team of lawyers that are going against the ATF, essentially saying that their triggers are making your firearms a machine gun, which is not true.
And to come in on Brad's comment, yes, she still is alive. She still is a millionaire and still in Congress.
And just like that, we lose sound again.
Yeah, right? Oh, shit. Okay. Let me see. If any of y'all have been following anything that has been going on in the news, you notice that Australia is somehow turning into the ground zero of how your shit is going to get ripped away from you. Now, granted, their hierarchy is a little different from ours. There's not a whole lot of constitutional aspects to that. But specifically, let me see. You are now allowed 2 hours of outside activity a day, assuming that you're vaccinated, and everybody in your house has to be vaccinated. Second, if you're not, you're restricted to an hour.
That's
Yeah, oh, it gets better.
God
It gets
damn.
way fucking better. Now these motherfuckers are sending random text messages. You have to respond within 15 minutes of you have to do a selfie in the location because they geo-spike your shit. And if you don't do a selfie from that location and respond within 15 minutes, they send police to your house. And it's randomized. So there's no way to know when this shit is going to go down.
I don't know if they can do that. They're doing it, obviously, but wow.
They don't have a constitution like ours.
Yeah.
But even then, ours is becoming literally stripped away.
Yeah.
Furthermore, they have now started to toss around introducing a digital type currency where they're now going to monitor what you post, and your freedoms of movement will be regulated based on kind of what you're posting.
Yeah.
So if you're a lot of anti-government, like fuck you guys, etc., you're now going to be more restricted than you currently are. And it gets better. They have actually opened up something called a wellness camp. And from what I've looked at, it appears to be for healthy people that are subjugated to testing quite regularly.
Yeah.
And it's kind of blocked off. So, I'm going to let you let your mind go back and think about history, especially during World War II and what that has turned in.
Yeah.
And Andy, yes, I am aware that Australia did start as a British penal colony. Best story post of the day is photos of Jeremy rocking no sound. Awesome. Thank you, Brad. I want make sure that. But make sure you get my 2A Chico shirt that we purchased directly from this guy's shirt club, Cigars and Guns. Make sure you make that shit happen. It's a monthly subscription. It's $35 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, with tax and all that good stuff, yeah.
Yep. And it comes, you get these bomb-ass mystery shirts once a month. It's pretty awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, and they have spiders the size of Subarus. You know,
yeah, just stay inside. That's also facts.
Yeah.
So, Inked Mom Cube. And Brad, we are proud purchasers of your shirt as well. We are excited for the Camel of Death. If you guys didn't get in on that, go follow Uncommon Line Podcast. It is a limited shirt drop. I think they only had it for 48 hours. I don't even know if they have any left. Brad, you can confirm or deny that, but I'm pretty sure they're gone. They've got a sugar skull with quad night vision on it. It's pretty sick.
Oh, I don't think I saw that.
But it's like a male sugar skull. I don't know if that's a thing. You would have to, or we can ask the resident person.
Either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pennington, you're right. Try that shit over here, and the revolution would certainly start.
I'm thinking they're gonna keep pushing. They're gonna push until they find the breaking point. Red Dawn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Grammy's right.
Yeah. Very much fucking Red Dawn. I was like, how the fuck did we drop so low?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, John joined. What is up, Sotelo?
Yeah. So no shirts left.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys go follow the Uncommon Line Podcast. Good group of dudes. Good core media. And they drop some dope shirts. I don't know when the next shirt drop is, but go follow them and he'll tell you. Let me see here. Andy says, given their history, it doesn't surprise me at all that they're doing this. They do have a redeeming quality of hating Biden. I think everybody on the planet right now hates that guy. So I don't think it's just them. I've heard the British Parliament also just lambaste that guy pretty hardcore. So,
yeah.
All right. What else do we have in the news? I don't want to go down this rabbit hole too far, but I definitely want to, give recognition to the 13 military members that lost their life on the bombing right there at Abbey Gate. I think it's pretty shitty that our government has kind of brushed that shit off, let alone I've had pictures of him browsing his watch during the unloading of those bodies.
Yeah.
That's kind of, we're going to say that for another day because I can freak the fuck out on that. Mm-hmm. That said, what are your guys' thoughts on this? I mean, I see a lot of Americans, I see a lot of interpreters, I see a lot of people that sided with America that are just fucking left behind. And now you've got Taliban taking little girls. You've got all these people that help support us that were just fucking left there. And then you got the ice cream man that's all like, oh, we did a good job. We got everybody out.
Yeah, everyone that...
No, you didn't.
Yeah, is out. But no, there's still people there.
Yeah, my son is in the military. My older brother is in the military. So for me, that shit is very personal. We have vets that work for us. So, I mean, the military for us is very, very deeply ingrained. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, we don't have to like the people that are in office. But at the same time, those people need to recognize that the reason they're sitting in office right now is because of military. It's because of the people that put their lives on the line and die for this country. So, that's how democracy works. But let me see. Brought my slide over today. Hyped for the call to pick it back up. Dem suck. Also facts. Mm-hmm. All this is planned payment for hunters and drug problems. Also probably facts. Position on the world stage. Andy, again, spitting facts, sir. We are the weakest that we have ever been. China and Russia both know this. That is why China is doing what China is doing right now, which is trying to get into Taiwan space. And also, all of the equipment that we left behind is now paying the Taliban to take said equipment, reverse engineer it, so now they've got access to our shit. Now, there are videos out there of American servicemen and women disabling said vehicles, but that doesn't mean that all of the technology that they're disabling is disabled.
Yeah.
So that's also frustrating.
Yeah. I did see a meme though that said exactly that. You know, reverse engineering some of the equipment, and then part of the bottom of the meme was like, "Can't wait for cheap ass night vision from China."
I mean, you know, I'll take a set of quads.
Yeah, I mean, instead of paying what are they, $4,000
for a set of
not
L3 quads. Yeah, you're probably in the 50,000 range.
Shit.
The guys at ROE sell them. So if you guys want some high dollar nods,
Nice.
they're your go-to. Let's flip back to my side.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you got shit in it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Chris,
Right.
I mean, I'm glad you got compliments on the shirt. Love it. Thank you for that. Thanks for representing.
Okay, let me see here. We're fucking drunk right now.
Yeah.
Yep. Also facts, evidenced by the recent combination of all the intelligence alliance with Cuba and Russia. Yeah. Also facts, and a lot of what you're going to see right now in Afghanistan is all the precious metals. I think Afghan sits on the largest fucking mound of, I almost want to say it's lithium ion. I could be wrong. Somebody check that, but there's some precious metal that they're sitting on top of, and China literally rolled in there like right after we pulled out and was like, hey, let's make a deal. So
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, 42,000 for you. Yeah.
Lithium. Yeah.
Okay, so it is lithium. Yeah, I mean,
have you done a C2 Duo?
For the stack port, yeah. We do the duo and non-duo model for mini stacks. That's what we put on the C and the C2. Stack ports is for the P. But yes, we do them all day.
Kathleen, join in. What up?
Oh shit! What up, boo boo?
Yeah, Biden is a shipper.
Yeah, happy anniversary, by the way.
Hello, gang 6666. Tessa wants to cut.
Shit. I'll be curious to see how that one plays out. Ugh. All right. Let us continue. As well, I believe most of our followers are of age to have experienced a portion of 9/11.
Yeah.
The 20th anniversary is coming up this Saturday. I will almost guarantee you, to some degree, there is going to be some kind of fuckery around that. There will be some derp involved. That said, just make sure that you're keeping an eye out. I mean, we are prime right now for another attack. So if you're out in large groups of people, keep an eye out for anybody hauling a bag around, or anybody sitting in a car that looks like they may detonate.
Yeah. Stay vigilant. I know we tend to always remain vigilant, but yeah, especially this coming Saturday for sure.
Yeah. Want to say hi to Vinny. I believe September 1st he took 100% control over Cutter and is now all under one envelope, which is Monsoon Tactical. Congrats on that, buddy.
Congratulations.
I have an archer. Let me see. I'm trying to get a 509T direct mount. I'm told it's impossible. Any idea why, or do you want to try? Okay, so good question, Andy. All right. The Archon at the back doesn't have a whole lot of fucking meat. I mean, we're talking probably around 100 thou worth of meat, which really isn't a whole lot. The 509T is going to require some more meat than that, so that's why you're being told it's impossible. I'm sure there is some kind of plate out there that we can put on it. The problem that we run into now is your optic sits like 6 feet above your gun, and it's just going to look dumb. So that's why we tend to really steer away from that gun in particular. If they put a little more meat in the ass, then it's a different story. But as it sits right now, it's not all that good. So that's kind of why.
Come across here. Meat in the ass.
Meat in the ass.
Meat.
Yeah.
Meat in the dot.
I like that it automatically fucking
it picks up on that.
I hate that words hurt people.
It's Facebook. I mean, what
Dude,
do you do?
I grew up in a time where that didn't matter. You just moved on.
Yeah, sticks and stones.
Oh God.
So Chris Pennington put it.
Afghan troops were
Yeah. I mean, they got access to a lot of shit: gold, oil, natural gas, uranium, bauxite, coal, iron, rare earths, lithium, chromium. Name it. They're sitting on a gold mine for sure.
So China was smart.
I mean, yeah.
Play neutral. Get in there. Tell them you're going to give them money.
Yep.
Oh God.
I love that word. I mean, I've been
pacification.
Yeah, Mr. C23T. It's the pacification of the world. Yeah.
Oh God. Hobgoblin's back with his hate for Portal. It's good. It's good to see you back on, bud. Let me see. I can't wait to see where you're rubbing beers of credit. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, there's lots of rubbing going on there, Vinny. Lots of rubbing.
Let's talk about the meat.
Yeah, let's talk more about the meats. Okay, speaking of meats, if you are local to the DFW Metroplex and are familiar with Industrial Cigar, which is his home, my kind of hangout when I can. This weekend from 1 to 6, we are doing, they are doing a Freedom is Fuck show, which there's going to be cigars, there's going to be guns, there's going to be a whole lot of cool shit there. If you're in the Metroplex, come down, check it out. The lounge is super awesome. The owners are fucking amazing. I know them personally. They're good dudes. Make sure you're there. This guy will be there. I'll be there. I'll have some straps on the table that you guys can finger if you choose to do so. Oh, is fingering wrong?
I mean, no, but no, it's good. Yeah, Industrial Cigar this Saturday. Like Jeremy said, we'll have cigars, drinks, food, swag, giveaways. F1 Firearms will be there. I'm now in FFL and sell F1 Firearms, so I'll have some of my guns there. I'll have Brandon with me, who's one of the biggest sales dudes with the F1 Firearms, and he'll have some of his goodies on there as well. So, yeah, definitely check them out.
It's going to be good times. All right, what else do we got in here? Can you port any handgun? Hobgoblin, no, we cannot. Right now, our data is specifically engineered for the Staccato platform. We are looking at kind of moving into other platforms. It's just time consuming. Now, there are several companies that do not do any data research, do not do any fluid dynamic simulation or anything like that, or pull any of the correct FME data. That will just drill holes in your shit all day long. We can recommend those, but probably want to do some research. Let me see, what else do we got? Fingering your backstrap sounds good.
What's up, Tim?
See.
Thanks for joining.
There's a lot of things that get into the viability of porting. Specifically, we need to look for barrel lock up to the underside of the slide. Angle of port, diameter of port, all of this goes back into the fluid dynamics side of it to understand what we're trying to accomplish, where the holes need to be, and what diameter those holes need to be at. So as much as we just want to drill holes and shit, we want to make sure we're doing it right. We started with the Staccato platform specifically because we were contacted by their TAC team that wanted something unique and something different. And that's kind of where the stack port was born. And then from there, we got a lot of positive feedback and we started into production. So that's kind of how that went down.
Mm-hmm.
So while yes, can you port any handgun? Absolutely. Will it be ported correctly? That's for you guys to figure out. We're staying in the lane that we're in right now because we've got the science and the data behind it to prove that it works. Mm-hmm. So expanding that into a bunch of models it's time consuming. Again, we can just drill holes in fucking anything if you want. So it's up to y'all. Speaking of holes, SolidWorks, negative. We do not use SolidWorks specifically for any of our porting data. So can you chat a bit about potential loss on feet per second for variables in the ports? We have a debate going in our shooting group. Yes. What you're looking at, you don't want a massive velocity loss. On our stack ports, we've measured anywhere between 40 to 80 feet per second, roughly. A lot of our data was collected on, I think we did 19 different types of ammo. Some of that was defense ammo, some of that was just regular range ammo. So we are in the midst of working through a kind of comprehensive breakdown video of everything stack ports, the data around it, the velocities, we're still trying to tie down a slow motion camera that can do like 10 to 20,000 frames a second. So we can get,
that'd be badass.
We have to show you what's working, right? It's great. Yes, we can slow it down with iPhones and some cameras, but we really can't slow it down to where you can really get what you're after.
Yeah.
So let me see here. Can you chat? Okay, yep, we already did that. Pricey as fuck. Well, I mean, yeah, if you're talking SolidWorks, yes. Port size, distance from chamber, etc. All that will be covered in the video. Can you guys slim down the C2 grip wait period? I would reach out to Darkside Precision, RM, Custom Works. There's a couple of different stipple guys out there that can, in fact, shrink down the grip size. Your shooting group must be composed of blonde banged, bowl cut wearing nerds, if that's what you argue. Okay, sure.
I guess he's referring to Andy.
Oh,
the debate in the shooting group.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's going to be any effect on accuracy, stack ports, deburring process in the bore. Okay, so that's another good question, crisp_3. So, back chamfering inside the barrel becomes tricky because not all barrels have the same rifling in the same location every time. That is something that we're currently working on figuring out. We have the tooling for it. We have the CAD and CAM for it. What we're trying to determine is the back chamfering process. How big are the chamfers? What are we seeing when we do that, when the rifling, the lands and the grooves don't line up exactly into the CAD model? So there are some hurdles that we're trying to get through with that. As much as I would just like to, as the machining community says, full send, we want to make sure that we're not gouging out one side versus shallow cutting on the other side. So it's kind of an exploration process where we have to find a happy medium because they're not in the same position every time. So that becomes a bit tricky. Accuracy at distance. We have seen people report accuracy at 100 yards. So if you're shooting your 4.4 inch pistol at 100 yards, then there is some potential accuracy loss. As far as anywhere between 3, 5, 7, 15, 20, and 25, we have not noticed any at this time, nor has any been reported. Can y'all have an event at Texas Gun Experience? Yeah, we just have to be invited, and we'll be there.
Yeah, Mark, if you didn't hear, or if you weren't on earlier, Jeremy's going to be at Industrial Cigar Company in Frisco this weekend, Saturday, 1 to 5.
Yep. Or is it 6?
Yeah, I mean, it closes at 6, but we'll be a little bit early.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. I'm there.
And yeah, so he'll be there. He'll have some goodies with him, so you can check out for sure.
When are you releasing your own 2011? We're not.
Andy's coming.
Well, yeah. There is that. Any leads on C2? Hard to add stack ports to air. Okay, so trying to find guns right now, the best recommendation I can give you is Shields. Shields is the #1 reseller of the Staccato line, second to Dawson Precision and to Rifle Gear. So one of those three typically has stuff in stock. The demand for that platform right now is insane. Like, I can't even buy guns right now for 3 to 6 months. This is what happens when you build a kick-ass platform that doesn't need tuning, that's ready to go out of the box, and you're selling it at a starting point of $2,000. I mean, it is insane. So
shout out to Grant and Lou. Thanks for joining. So Grant, to your question, he's asking where does he get this shirt?
ooh,
This is a one-off. This is a special guy here. So
special as he means mentally, not special as in friend.
yeah, I mean, typically what I'll do, Grant, before I get the shirts printed, I'll do one-offs just to see how they come, how they look, how they feel, and that type of thing. This was one of them, and I do like it myself as well. But yeah, who knows? Maybe I can have some one-offs printed if you like it enough. But yeah, thank you.
I like it. Okay, let me see here.
Alpha Gear, Quality Associates.
Your shoes are untied. Oh,
I think he's talking to him and Andy are having a conversation.
having a debate.
Yeah. So Raffle Gear says that or Mr. C is saying they have Quality Associates. They didn't at one point at their old location. I used to go visit there, and the guy, I went to go look at some handguns, and he tried to talk me into a High Point.
Are you
Yeah,
fucking
he was
kidding
like,
me?
I love my High Point, and he talked, I thought he was joking at first, but I thought he was kidding, but no, the dude was super serious about his High Point, so I just kind of...
You should have looked at him and went, Orderly vato!
And but he wasn't Mexican. He was a white dude.
Oh, fuck. They had to have some kind of like special, like you sell this turd and we'll give you this.
But it was funny. I wasn't looking at High Points. I was looking at Canics, and he started talking about the High Point, and he just said his personal preference is he loves his. So I've been also to the new location, and beautiful, beautiful shop. I haven't talked to the guys there.
Is that the one by my house?
Yeah.
The one off SRT?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's their new location. Beautiful complex, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. The
okay.
Mark
Mark works there. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, make it happen. We're there. Just let us know when. Let me see. Ported High Point. Oh shit. Actually, if Vinny is still in here from Monsoon Tactical, I almost guarantee you he's done a High Point. I think he did. Vinny, keep me honest. If you're watching, let me know.
Oh no.
I think he has.
That'd be funny.
That would be funny shit.
Yeah. Did we cover Gear Chat?
We have not.
Nope.
But seeing as everybody is on the topic of ported guns, oh god, I almost fell over. So, this is one that we have been keeping close to our chest right now. This is a direct milled acro on an LPA staccato. Of course, it's stack ported. It's got to be. Grip work is done by our homies over at RM Custom Works. But this is hands down the deepest fucking optic we have ever sent on a gun.
Oh shit.
Like,
oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, it's deep as fuck,
Yeah,
bro.
is.
But what's awesome is we've got basically next to zero obscurity through the glass. There is a very slight protrusion of the top of the slide right there, but nowhere near where it would become blocked. But the reason that we haven't dropped this just yet, we've got about 700 rounds in this, and we have to modify the optic because the depth that we cut in, and this only applies to the Staccato P LPA variant, because we have to go so deep, that in itself has brought some concern that we want to make sure we run through before we release this. But we do have to cut a semicircular U shape into the bottom of the optic. You have a horizontal cross member on the underside, so when we go through that, we're not actually cutting into. It's just an aluminum support that sits on the rail, so you're not damaging the optic. But we are in the firing pin channel, so that circular recess allows the spring to function without any kind of issue.
So that's the first time you did that?
Yes. So
Who's donor?
he slings tacos.
Oh, that's right. He said, let me go buy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His tacos are pretty fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
But that said, we've got about 700 rounds through this with 0 issues. So we're almost to the tail end of the testing. Once I'm completely confident, then we'll move forward. But again, this only applies to the Staccato P with the LPA cut. The LPA cut is the adjustable rear. So if you've got a Gen 1 Staccato P, the 4.1, you're fine. If you've got a C2, you're fine. If you've got a C, you're fine. It's just the LPA versions that we got to be super careful with. So let me give y'all a up close, so you can see just how deep this bad boy is.
What's up, Crash Carter?
So she's deep. I will have this gun with me
Show some love over here.
Saturday. I'm glad you said something, because I would have just walked right the fuck away. So you can see just how deep this guy is.
That's what she said.
That literally is what she said. But yeah, it's coming. Almost there.
That's what she said.
You're beating me to all the good puns, bro.
Okay, yeah. So there you
right.
can get a closer look.
Holy deepness.
Yeah, the camera does not do it justice. You
Yep.
can see it up close.
What's up? Panoramic Bukaki tube. Yes. Deeply.
Yeah, yeah, he's deep in that ass for sure.
Okay, so we get this a lot. How's the carbon? There is none. You shoot 1,000 rounds through it, I'm sure you will catch some dirt on the front, but unless your barrel has a gas relief port drilled through the back, you will not, it won't get covered. I mean, it's going to get covered, but where we see it get dirty is when people do this shit. When they use the optic to rack the gun, the grease on their hand transfers to the lens. That's kind of where we see that shit. But as far as gas, there is none. None that we've seen. Let me see, what else do we got on that? What I miss? Well, okay, we did that. Yeah, looks great considering it's so deep. It's actually further away than my RMR. Yeah. So some of the RMRs that we do with the Trijicon plate puts it closer. If you're running a C or a C2 with RMR CC, that will put it almost right at the breech face. And even then, we still don't get clouding of the lens. So with that said, this will be coming soon. Keep a watch for our socials. When it's ready and I feel comfortable to release it to the wild, then it'll be out there. Right now we've got the 509T that we just released. That's pretty awesome. I think that's posted. Yeah, that's the prior post from today. So check that shit out, because that's awesome too. And we'll be able to run a rear sight in front of the 509. On this guy, there is no meat in this space to stuff a rear sight. I know there's a company out there that uses a little metal shim, so you may want to explore that route too. But right now, that's the deepest, and it's pretty fire. And as soon as the rest of my damn aim points get in, we'll have the P2 on here, which is gonna be sick. Okay, and we're back. What else we got here?
There was someone else asking for a closer look.
Okay.
So you're taking care of there.
Only thing that will get in the lens would be oils.
Reduce your barrel.
Yeah, he's talking about oil.
Yeah.
So, and that's Vinny. Vinny, did you answer the high point question? No. Got my Tag Farm 2 weeks ago. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we're right now. Tag is the only people that have our ported stack piece in stock.
Nice.
Put a sight on the barrel. I mean, sure. Is there space for a rear iron in front of the optic? Hard to tell. All right, let's give them one more. All right, for all you latecomers, there is not a whole lot of space up here for a rear sight. If I tried to stuff a rear sight in here, there'd be no meat for it to hang on to. Let me see, Vinny. Yes, somebody asked if we could port a high point, and I think that you did one time, maybe, if I remember correctly. If you did, confirm or deny that. But that's where we're sitting. I'd show you down the glass, but the problem is my man right here, I'd basically be flagging him in the face, and I like him, and I don't want to do that.
I'll go off camera.
You'll go off camera. All right, hang on. Let me wipe my dirty ass oils. But as you guys can see, and this shit's backwards, so this is not easy. So you can see, like, even if I hold it flat, there's like no obtrusion. And for you guys over here, sorry, it's my left hand. It's not my strong hand. So, all right. So, let me see here. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Thank you, sir. How many staccato slides have we messed up? One. And one only. And that was a breakdown between the customer's email and what got put on the work order. And it was an American flag on the side of the slide.
Oh, you told me about that.
When the American flag should have been right here. So that was on us. We bought the guy a new gun. Took that gun because there's nothing wrong with it. And now that sits in our demo gun collection. But typically a lot of what we do and the CAD work and the research and the partnerships that we have, we ensure that we don't do that. Now, could the machine have a bad day and crash and wreck your shit? Absolutely. It's happened in the past. It doesn't happen a lot or hardly at that point, but it has happened. So I'd be lying if I said that it's never happened. And any place that has ever told you that they have never smoked a slide, be wary of them. Okay, I'm back on my perch. What I missed? Cool. Nice kicking ass.
Great comments on the work you did there. Yeah, it looks great.
SRO. I'll sell Baby Yoda for what the fuck? There you go. Okay, yeah. So Vinny has ported his shit. If you have a high point. Oh God, I can't even say that with a straight face. Okay. So
that's because of the Lucky 7?
Yeah, so Vinny's got a few. Is it 2? You do Chunk Port and Lucky 7. Is there another one? Keep me honest, bro. But yeah, Shiloh. That optic cut is hands down the lowest we've ever fucking done. Okay. I'm not sure where that's going.
Yeah.
But we'll go with it. All right, so we're going to move on as questions keep coming in. If there are any vendors that are watching us and would like us to demo their product, whatever it may be, send us a DM so we can get you on the show.
Yeah.
Let me see. We've got RX Range Day coming up in the event section.
Yeah, just those 2.
Okay, he confirmed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you, sir. We've got RX Range Day, September 25th, and the America's Fuck Smoke Show at Industrial Cigar this Saturday. And we'll all be there, dressed in our 9s, ready to watch me turn green. And
I mean, you don't have to smoke a cigar, but
I'll be smoking cigars by proxy, bro.
That's true, yeah. Second-hand cigar smoke.
Yeah. I'll be fucking lit before the day's over. Announcements. We are working on our Rev 2 base plate right now. That's going to overcome a challenge that we are facing with the Dawson Precision Gen 2 Magwells and the 16 rounders, 17 rounders, respectively, on the C2 and the P, where you can't fully seat it unless you like Herculean smash it in, which we don't advise. So quick adjustment on that, and they're currently in production now. I've got stack of them back behind me as we're working through those. So our Recoil magazine event is out. It was released yesterday.
Oh, badass.
So it was us with a couple other companies. It was pretty awesome. Honored to be a part of that.
Congratulations.
One of the guys from the TAC team drove that project and was like,
nice.
Here's what we want you to do. And I'm like, holy shit.
Do you have any samples here?
I don't. I do have a sample on my post that I did today. You'll have the cover and then the story, which is 2 pages.
Is that one right there?
It is that one.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Cool. I'll definitely
So-
go out and get the mag for sure.
Yeah, or just read the post.
Yeah.
I'll sign it for you.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Let me
Congratulations.
see.
That's awesome.
Lead times on DLC. Okay, so lead times right now are around 4 weeks to 20 business days, respectively. We are literally at the fucking mercy of them. I can't speed them up. Now, they have told me there is an expedited fee of $500. So you gotta let us know just how bad you want your shit DLC, and we can take it from there.
Damn.
Yeah. Let me see.
We can arrange that, Vinny.
Only if there's a centerfold of me. Vinny, I will give you a private centerfold access when you get here in the next couple of weeks. RX is going to be lit. It is going to be a very long drive home. Let me see.
Where's that, by the way?
It's in Seguin.
Oh shit. Close
Yeah.
by San Antonio. Yeah.
It's a little bit of a drive,
Oh yeah.
but not too bad. I think it's like 3.5 hours.
Yeah. I mean, are you taking the wife?
I don't know if she's going to want to go to that.
Because you could do a stop in Fredericksburg, do some wine.
I'll have
Stuff.
this guy. Monsoon will be with me. Remy will be with me.
Okay.
Plus, we've got all of
Well,
our
then-
gear.
Y'all could stop by and have some wine in Fredericksburg.
I mean, maybe. Maybe. Okay.
That's 1 in 3 hours, I think.
Yeah. Should we go on to section 5?
Yeah. So, I mean, this happened to me here recently. This is stuff that grinds our gears. Me specifically. I was getting this phone call. I didn't recognize the number, so as most of us do, I ignored it. I ignored the phone call, and then maybe a couple hours later, came back in, same number. I'm like, what the fuck? Ignore. The 5th time, I'm finally like, you know what? I'm gonna answer. Mind you, no voicemails. So my gripe is, if you're gonna call, leave a voicemail. Even if it's like, hey, I have a question, or hey, what's going on? What's up? Whatever. This is so and so.
Yeah.
Right. So I eventually answered the phone call, and it was an important phone call, and I made a sale off it, but it was like one of those things like just leave a voicemail or leave something or text message or whatever.
I feel attacked.
No, it wasn't you. No, but I would have your number.
You would.
I have your number, and if I happen to miss it, I'd call you back. Even if you didn't leave a voicemail, I'd know that it was you calling. But if I don't,
Yes.
if it's a number I don't recognize, I'm not going to answer it most of the time.
It's the same thing.
But leave
Yeah.
a voicemail.
If you're not leaving a voicemail, not happening. But then again, I don't really call you.
No, I mean text message is
Yeah.
usually the way to go, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But however, the second gripe I have is if I text you, I'm like, hey dude, how was your weekend? And then you call me to explain the question that I just asked you. I'm
5
like,
hours later on the phone.
yeah, it's like just text back. It was fine. I had a good weekend. How was yours? Good. All right. See you later.
Let me
Yeah.
call you, bro.
No, I don't want to talk to you. Not that I don't want to talk to you.
But in
It's like
general,
if I'm texting someone,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
typically maybe I'm in the middle of something. It's like, hey, it's
Yeah.
touching base, this and that. I'm not looking for a conversation. However, if you need to talk, I'm always available.
Yeah, Vinny and I have sometimes DM'd each other either while he's eating or while I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah.
Yeah, at no point are we like immediately trying to connect, like by a phone call
No.
or FaceTime or
Yeah.
any of that shit. Yeah, see, look, FaceTime poops.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that's
I'm out.
good shit.
Yeah.
The deep.
See, Vinny's into bourbon. You need to try some bourbons. Remy, talk to Remy when we meet next week.
He's literally a fucking liquor store at this
That
point for
dude,
bourbon.
Yeah, he probably has more than some liquor stores in general.
It's frightening. All right, so recently, during our little sabbatical,
There you go. Yeah,
what we got?
not too high. So stop in New Braunfels and have some German beer.
There you go.
Yep.
We've had some issues with a few people that we're aware of that are using a like design of ours, which all of that's going to be remedied soon enough once the attorneys are done. But one of them DM'd me. They tagged us in a post and then used a hashtag diesel mufflers. So I messaged the guy and I'm like, this is the greatest fucking thing that you have ever done. Like, this is fantastic. So we're using that going forward.
Diesel mufflers.
Yeah. So he pulled an old picture from someone that had run a bunch of rounds through their ported gun. So you're going to get carbon buildup. You're going to get gas. You're going to get all that shit around your barrel. There's no way to avoid that, regardless if it's stack ports, chunk ports, comped gun, popple gun. It doesn't matter. That shit's going to get everywhere. That's what gas does. That's what carbon does. So I think it was like I'm going to stick it to him. But it was fucking awesome. I'm like, dude, this is the greatest fucking thing ever. Like, I wasn't even mad. Like, I posted it. I was like, yeah, this is what we're doing going forward.
Interesting.
So if y'all see diesel mufflers,
that's what it is.
That's what it is. It's fucking fantastic. Okay. So yes, we're good there. All right. Do you have anything else?
Yeah. No, nothing, man. Good to be back.
Yeah.
Appreciate all the comments and all the following, and definitely appreciate all the questions and interaction. So catch us next week, Wednesdays at 6-ish. Yeah, 6-ish. We'll see you there. So Vinny used to be a diesel mechanic, so he knows what's happening.